Hello everyone and a good afternoon to you all. You join us for this match between England and India. I'm Mel Jones and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Ian Healy and Ali Mitchell.
Hi Mel, looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game. I've been down in the middle to take a look at the pitch and the weather conditions. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. Not much fun for the bowlers. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Brilliant work there from Ali Mitchell. The two captains are out in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It really can set the tone for the match.
Yeah.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Kaur comes into bat, has performed well over the last few matches and is in really good touch. Picks the gap with ease.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Drives it, complete miss.
Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Knight, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah. Keepers.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
No one's there to stop that. 4 runs. Great shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Plenty of shots being played, so the bowler takes some stick that over. Farrant, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Good batting. Should be a quick single.
No.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Catch it. Yeah.
Straight to the fielder. Well held in the deep.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They don't have much time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah!
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Verma, taking guard, has been playing well in recent matches. They'll be eager to get bat on ball and bring their A game for this innings. Edged! Confident appeal. Could it be? Fantastic catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early as they bring a bit of energy to the wicket.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. That's out, caught.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Brunt from the south end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want a repeat of. You just don't want to give away easy runs.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Way!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running, and it needed to be, probably closer than they expected.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled.
Yeah! No!
This could be out! Looking for the quick single. Probably a good decision not to run in the end.
Good cricket all round, a good delivery and time well to the fielder.
Yes!
Absolutely middled that.
You can't fault that shot, nicely played, 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch it!
There'll be runs here. Gone! Great catch, quick reactions.
trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No.
Ah, mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
No.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Wait.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Edged. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward, putting plenty of pressure on the batter.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, well bowled.
Needs to be on target.
No.
That was a great slower ball. That played havoc with the timing of the shot. And lucky it hasn't taken the wicket as it flew through.
End of the over, 9 off it. India are 4 for 39. Eccleston, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. In the air, looks to be finding open pasture.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot.
Ooh.
Rodriguez didn't seem to pick that one up and has worn it on the body. Ouch.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Yeah. Ball is in.
This could be trouble.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive chance.
Well done.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. A good innings will do the job just as well for them as for the team. Glenn, the spinner, coming into the attack. Hit that hard and fast.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Yep.
No pressure on that run. Shot. Should be runs. Clean hands makes it look easy.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Kaur is new to the crease. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early as they bring a bit of energy to the wicket.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
This was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. India are 6 for 70.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Keep it.
That's too easy to pick up a single.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Catch it.
Gone! Caught!
Yeah.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Misjudged that and takes the hit on the body. Chance of losing a review here. I'm not sure what chance they have of overturning the decision.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
A nice catch and a timely wicket to grab. The review only confirmed what we knew.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to focus on the ball as it comes and not about the last 2 wickets. Timed that perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Into the gap, and it's an easy single there.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
7 runs added there. India are 8 for 77. Great shot and finds the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right.
Yes!
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Big edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Time to follow up such a great delivery. Pitching on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. Just square of backward point. No one to stop it.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yes!
Good batting. Should be a quick single. Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Timed that absolutely perfectly.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Big appeal. They don't seem convinced this is out. Can't say I'm convinced it's worth a review.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now of if it's hitting the stumps. This looks good. Is it hitting though? Slightly unlucky, just clipping the wickets, and they have to go.
The umpire vindicated on that last delivery. It's a review wasted.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play in the V early and expand as they get settled. Quick onto that in the infield. There's a chance if this hits.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Times that shot to perfection.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Going with spin now. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over. The bowling really fell away during the innings. They're going to need some partnerships if they're going to chase down this big total. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over to have any chance.
A few moves made in the field.
Great shot through the gap there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Core, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading into this game. So I want to show everybody their strength. There'll be runs here. Big appeal. Umpire shows no interest. Only wasting their breath there. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
bit of indecision. The run was probably there, if I'm honest.
Turning down runs that are that safe, it just isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Edged! Unplayable! Nice shot. There'll be runs here. Loud shout. Shot. Heading towards third. 4 all the way.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want a repeat of. You just don't want to give away easy runs. Huge shot. That is a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball. But just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Plenty of shots being played, so the bowler takes some stick that over. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Nicely played.
Picked the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
Beaumont really shaking his head. It was there to hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
I'd like to see them aim for top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
The captain's going to change things around in the field now.
No one's there to stop that. 4 runs. Great shot.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Beaumont is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. A really good, solid shot. Probably deserved more.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Beaumont shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll want to get their eye in first and then push on.
Yep.
Edged! Amazing delivery.
Siva gets off the mark.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Some adjustments to the field.
And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on as a new batter strides to the middle. The bowler will be looking for another quick wicket. Taken the edge. Big appeal. Maybe a bit of bat, but it does look close.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Siva has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Jumped all over the slower ball. Only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
After being hit for consecutive boundaries, I'm really interested to see how they can bounce back in the next ball. Edged! Loud appeal. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward, putting plenty of pressure on the batter. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. They'll get at least 1. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good. Running.
Wow, that's missed the lot. end of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just need to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Sharma from the south end.
Yeah.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Solid shot, going for 4.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Sharma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Huge edge. That's too easy to pick up a single.
Yeah.
That's edged.
Keep it
Into the gap, and it's an easy single there.
Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yeah.
Shot. Should be runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. No pressure on that run.
Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off your pads and take the easy runs.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Yes.
Well, don't even bother running.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Yep.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Can't afford to go. Too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's... to come this delivery, I wonder. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch.
Yes.
Middled that one. Great timing.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Just need to keep... It's simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
18 runs added there. England are 2 for 88. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Edged! What a ball!
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Time to follow up such a great delivery. Pitching on a length is obviously the way to go. That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The field are probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down. Perfection. What a brilliant shot.
And those are the winning runs. These two have also successful chase. Have taken number 3. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
That ended up being an easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from us in the commentary box. We'll see you again soon.